Greetings to you, Internet. It is I, once again, Sir Spicer, and we are playing another episode of Darkest Dungeon. In the last episode, we had some success, yet some failures, and I lost Spandex Barbecue once again. It was his third death, and I think we are going to have to accept that and know that he is now in a better place. I, however, am extremely angry that this hag was able to cook him up and eat him, so I am sending yet another expedition into the Weld, this time led by Paradox, Eric, Whiplash, and one of our backup healers to try and gain revenge over this evil hag. And that is what we are going to be doing now. Let us buy our supplies for this mission. Let's get an extra shovel. Let's get our normal 16 food. We'll buy some medical herbs, an anti-venom, and a key. And we are going to start this mission and hope that we are able to take out this monster and gain revenge on it for the lives it has taken. And that is going to be our goal. Also in this episode, I myself, Sir Spicer, will be leading a mission against the second prophet in the ruins. So I shall return when we enter, or when we are enclosing on the hag's lair, and I shall see you all there. Welcome back, Internet. We are on our way to the hag. We are actually traveling down the hallway that will lead us to it. And we've come through to this point pretty unscathed, other than Eric is a little hurting with his low HP. But other than that, we are actually doing pretty well. We're pretty low on stress. We are slightly recovering his health slowly but surely. And I think this is the last fight before we get to the next room. So we should be making some good progress here. We might be able to get an extra heal up on Eric before the fight starts. And we do have some food left over that we could shove down his face to try and get his health up as much as possible. Let's drop another heal down on him for 6. So he's a little bit more than half now. I was hoping that blight would kill, but it didn't. 3 damage to our healer. Not that big of a deal. Let's see if we can actually get one more heal on Eric before we actually move on. Because he will die to blight regardless. There we go. Another heal for 7. Not bad. Will definitely put us in better position to take on this evil hag. So this is kind of the trek we've taken. I actually forgot to buy torches too, and I managed to make it this far on no torches. The campfire definitely helped. So I'm assuming this is it. We're gonna expend our food here, giving Eric a couple bites of food, Paradox a couple bites of food. There we go. Alright, here we go. There's not really a whole lot I can do other than just wade in and hopefully we can do this. This group is putting out a fair amount of damage, so that should be a good thing. We have a couple people. Whiplash also does more damage to marked targets, so we're going to start off by marking the hag. Because I just don't like her face. We're going to throw a dagger at it for 28 damage, which takes a huge chunk of her health out. And she is going to throw Eric into the pot. Between Whiplash and Paradox, I'm hoping that we can get him out of that pot. Let's drop a judgment on it for 9. Doing a fair amount of damage. Seasoned to perfection. Seizing Whiplash to be in the pot, I'm assuming. Stressing him out a little bit. He is still in there taking damage. We're going to crush that pot. Oh, it wasn't enough to get him out, really? That is unfortunate. We will throw double daggers, though, getting him out of the pot and throwing some more damage on her. He's not too bad. I'm actually going to forego healing him and drop more damage on the hag. She doesn't have that much hit points. So I'm really hoping... Oh, hits us with the meat tenderizer. Sweet dodge by 2 of our people, though. And see if we can just focus in. Ah, she dodged. How does she dodge? Meat tenderizer again. A little bit of damage all throughout. Eric's still doing pretty good. She's no longer marked, but we're going to throw a dagger at her anyways, hitting her right in the side for 17. Let's see. She's at 41 hit points. Is marking her right now the thing I need to do. She's going to throw somebody into the pot. I am going to mark the pot, because someone's going to end up going in the pot, and we're going to need to get them out of the pot. Let's just throw more damage on her. 7 damage with the judgment, taking her down a little bit farther. Throwing Eric into the pot again. Apparently she has a thing for Eric. Let's go ahead and crush that pot for 11 damage. More than about half its health, I think. Yeah, a little bit more than half its health. Sweet dodge by almost everybody. Whiplash should be able to get him out of there with a throwing dagger. He is successful. That mark really allowed him to do more damage. Throwing Eric into the pot again. Oh, that is unfortunate. I think I'm going to switch gears here and focus on her doing some more damage. She's down to 25. Eric is at death's door. Hopefully our healer will be a meat tenderizer. Come on, Eric. Sweet dodge. Thank God. Good moves. We're going to drop a heal on Eric, taking him out of death's door. This is intense, people. Alright, another throwing dagger whiplash. Come on. Good shot. 15. She is down to 10 hit points. Eric. Finish her. Crit. 21 damage, killing the hag. And we have achieved revenge for Spandex Barbecue. His memory will live on in all of us. And now this hag has paid for its transgression against our group. And we can all live a little bit safer until its more older, eviler version of itself appears. So this definitely went well. We have a Jester uncommon dice plus to crit, which could be good with Finale. And a Grave Robber. Hey, Whiplash got an item. Uncommon. Percent to blight chance, speed, a little bit less dodge. Don't know about that one. We're going to drop these keys and this medical herb and go ahead and take both of those and complete this quest. That was pretty intense. Eric almost was eaten by the hag, but through his sheer willpower and quick reflexes, he was able to avoid it. And we are now victorious. We have we have a very rare Plague Doctor item here. Plus accuracy to range skills, that's good. Plus skill chance and blight chance. And a little bit more stress, but that could actually be pretty good to put on Bad Kenny. So we had a couple level 4s. Whiplash is now level 4. Eric is now level 4. And Paradox is actually level 4. The only person who didn't hit level 4 is our backup healer, which did a fantastic job. Let's see. That's not bad. Weak grip sucks. We're definitely going to have to get rid of that for him. Our healers like to contract tapeworms for some reason. We're definitely going to have to get rid of that before she goes on any missions. And then Eric got the Wheeled Scounger, so he gets plus chance to scout in the Weld. So that was pretty rough, but we managed to come through. I do want to see if I can get through another boss battle with our main group here. Let's see, what is this? We can revive one of these people. Warriors have wandered into the hamlet in search of glorious death. We can only hope that they find it. So we can get one of these people. What's their level? 0? 0. 0. I don't know if we want them, to be honest. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, let's go to the doctoring house. Let's get that tapeworm taken care of, because that's pretty bad. We're gonna put Paradox in here. We're going to get rid of that weak grip because he is a melee character. Let's see, what else can we do? We got another person with a disease. She's one of our backup healers, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, that's right, Eric had a disease. Hold on. Cancel, yes, I know. Back into there. Oh, that's not Eric. What am I doing? Mistake. Eric is actually fine. He has no diseases. And he's just a good character. So, I don't know. Whiplash doesn't really have anything terribly bad with him. Who else is in that battle? Our healer, Paradox, who's already in the place. So, yeah, I guess we will just stick our random healer in here and get rid of her spasm of the entrails. Alright. We're gonna de-stress a few people. Never mind. Excuse me. There's not a whole lot to de-stress. So I will put together the next team. Embark. The Sonorous Prophet. And we are going to get myself, Bad Kenny, you go here, Arsenic Cat, and Penguin Valhalla. These guys are actually fully upgraded. They are the Red Hook team, but if we switch these two out, which I normally do, the usual suspects, they're pretty much completely geared up, and we're going to take on this Prophet, which will bring us into the next tier of Ruins missions. Will get us even closer to the end of the Ruins. Alright, I will return, or actually, let's go ahead and do the provisioning here. It is a medium-long mission, so we're going to go with our standard amount of food. We're going to bring some medical herbs, a bandage, 2 shovels, and actually buy some flippin' torches this time. One more just in case. And we'll buy a key. That doesn't give us a whole lot of room, but hopefully we'll use a lot of these throughout the mission. And we will embark. Got everything? Alright, here we go.
This raving creature had to be
2 of 3.
but doing so proved maddeningly impossible. How had he survived the stockades, the icy waters, and the knives I delivered so enthusiastically into his back? How had he returned time and time again to rouse the townfolk with his wild speculations and prophecies?
So I'm getting to think that this narrator guy, your family member, was a real dick. Because this guy was saying that our narrator was basically going to bring about death and destruction, which he did. He unearthed an eldritch monster, which made everything absolutely terrible. So really, he was just telling the truth. And then as a response to that, he chained him up and tortured him and tried to kill him, which is pretty bad. And now we're staked with basically trying to silence his reincarnating ghost. He also sacrificed the people to the Siren, which I believe is the Sodden crew. I think the pig monsters are just out on their own agenda, but he actually helped the hag in like researching brews and chemicals and stuff. So this guy was excuse me, I got something stuck in my throat. All right, not nice guy, and we're kind of picking up his mess. So we're gonna go ahead and start this in a second, and I will return when we are getting close to defeating this prophet.
Reverberate maddeningly.
I have returned. Greetings to you, Internet. It is I, Sir Spicer. We are here camping inside of the ruins, outside of the prophet's chambers, and we're going to take a slight respite and try to recover our strength and prepare for the upcoming battle. Let's see. We want to focus on buffs. And I think I remember this group not having a lot of buffs. Definitely going to do that just in case. All this is like minus stress. He can increase his stats. And I think that's all we got. This is all recovery stuff. Pretty much. So, let's see. Oh, that's a buff. All right. Here we go. We are traveling on towards the boss room. We do have a slight barricade in the way, which we do have plenty of shovels to get rid of. Goodbye, debris. Crate of loot, crate of nothing. And here we go. Let's go ahead and slap her with some holy water. And, yeah, let's do this. Everybody else has got some kind of buff or another. So this is the guy who has a bunch of crap in his way, and he calls down stuff to fall on your head, which is really annoying. We're just gonna see, tracking shot, 16% damage, or we just do damage. Let's just shoot him. He does have a lot of health. Holy crap. What's his stun resistance? 120%. Alright, that's not gonna work. Blight resistance is only 20%. Let's slap some blight on him. At least he'll take damage every turn. And we're just gonna hit these. We do need to get at least through some of these barriers. Crit for 13 damage. That'll be nice. Try to get through these barriers as fast as possible here. 13 damage again on the first barrier. Taking some blight damage. He spits at us. We all resist the blight, though. Here comes the rubble. Pain, pain all around. I've got quite a bit of health, so I can take it. He marks me for the next one, which isn't too bad. We're going to drop more plague on him. We're going to try to poison him as much as possible. We're going to go ahead and shoot him again for 10 damage with the pistol shot. He's now taking 10 damage a turn. Stressing out our people, but managing to stun our witch doctor, unfortunately. We are going to drop a heal on our witch doctor for 10, bringing him quite a bit of way back up, and we're going to take out this first barrier, moving him ever closer to the blade of Sir Spicer. Sweet dodge, dodging, that's just all the helpfulness right there. He's now targeting our back line, which is not as good for sure. Let's see. We do need to get this second barrier down so that I can reach him with my sword. We're just going to do another pistol shot, this time for 8 damage. And then come on with a crit. Yes, crit, but it didn't quite break it. Oh, that's got a lot of health. Still taking 10 damage a turn. He is down to 102. Oh, did he stun me? Oh, I resisted. Aha! You cannot touch me. Oh, so much damage. Bad Kinney is on death's door now. That's not good. Targeting Penguin Valhalla and Arsenic Cat this time. Let's see. We could do an overall shot to put a little bit more damage on that front barrier. We need to drop a heal on Bad Kinney, taking him out of death's door. We're going to drop even more poison on him. There we go. Keep them all poisoned up. And then I'm going to take out this barrier. Now he is finally close enough for me to actually attack. He is taking 15 damage a turn. Spits on all of us. Unfortunately, poisons 3 of us this time. And the ruin comes down, putting Arsenic in death's door. Just got to be able to keep everybody out of death's door. He's only targeting Penguin this time, which does help us out a little bit. We're going to slap some battlefield medication on her, bringing her out of death's door and curing him of his blight. Another pistol shot from Penguin, 11 damage, not bad. He is down to 61 health. Sweet dodge by everybody. He is now in range for my mighty sword, 16 damage. Let's see, no one's on death's door yet. So I think I'm going to hit him with a judgment. That'll recover a little bit of her health. And doing even more damage. Down to 40 hit points. Rubble falls on Penguin. bringing him down to death's door. Unfortunately, he is poisoned, which could be bad. He is now marking me, an arsenic cat, for the rubble. I can drop a heal on Penguin, getting him out of death's door before the poison hits, just in time. Let's see. I could cure Blight, or I could buff someone for damage. I think I'm gonna buff me. Gonna buff Sir Spicer for hopefully a fat sword strike. He's only down to taking 5. Sweet dodge by the 2 front row people. Penguin is gonna load up a bullet, shoot him in the face for 13. Alright, Prophet. It's time that I end you! 32 damage. He is down. We have taken him out. Successful boss battle. We're gonna take some of this loot. I mean, that's interesting. Minus 100% food consumed, plus 10% max HP, but minus 4 dodge. And then a death resist ring, 5 dodge. That could actually be pretty good for Paradox. I wonder if that would actually give him more dodge. We're gonna go ahead and loot all this stuff. Let's see, what can we get rid of? That's worth 1,000. That's worth 1,000. Let's get rid of our medical herbs and then pick up this ring. Whew! We did it, guys. Awesome possum. And we got a another very rare Plague Doctor thing, which I didn't even actually equip the other one on Kenny. I probably should have done that. Let's see. We get a little under 13,000 gold. A bunch more stuffs. And we all hit level 5. I am now nervous. We can get rid of that. But Penguin is now robust. Disease resistance for him. Our original team is getting closer and closer to being ready to take on that darkest dungeon. Hey, the medical ward is free. Alright, let's get into there. Let's see, we have 2 spots for medical wards. Who do we have that's sick? You're sick. Yeah, you're pretty sick. You need to get rid of that creeping cough, honestly. And anybody else? You're sick. There you go. Get rid of your scurvy. I'm gonna put myself in the insane place to get rid of that nervousness, because that's quite annoying. And then as far as anybody else, how's Kenny doing? He's fine. Where is Arsenic Cat? Now they're all in red. Calm could be kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and get rid of Calm. Okay, does anybody need to de-stress? Kenny could use a couple of drinks. Arsenic Cat's fine. Penguin is fine. Paradox is a little bit stressed. We could have him... let's have him go to the Abbey, actually. I think the Abbey would be better for him. Yeah, let's have him just meditate. It's cheaper. Alright, I think we're going to call that... let's put this guy in here. Yeah, let's have him pray. I don't even know if we're going to use him, but whatever. Alright, so that we're going to call that an episode. 2 successful boss battles. We got revenge on the Hag for killing our beloved Spandex Barbecue 3.0. There he is, right there. These are all the people that we've lost in our adventures. The list is growing and growing. But we still have our original crew. A couple other people have not died yet. And we will soldier on as we get closer and closer to the area. So now the ruins no longer have any boss battles. We actually have to explore the ruins more to get to the next boss. We're 60% of the way through. So now, and the Weld is the same way. The Weld has no more boss battles. So what we have to do now is we have to kill the Sodden crew, the Sunken crew, sorry, and we still have to kill the Swine King, which I am dreading that. That is by far, I think, one of the harder boss battles. But we may take on those two on the next episode to see if we can knock those out. Eric and his crew will probably be going after the Sunken crew. And I'm not sure who's going to be going after the King. I'll have to figure that out on the next episode. So hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Remember to share it around and get people to come over here to the channel. so that we can increase our roster of awesome adventurers. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out.